Okay, NRG on defense, EDG on attack, and dude, we've got a little frenzy out. We've got 2 frenzies, frenzy each. I like this from NRG. Historically, they put the Vice all the way over towards A, so mixing up on this is smart. And also going proactive and creating the pressure like they might do this later on in the game is very nice, especially if they aren't going to be doing this. I mean, how many does he hear? One's running. Okay, both walking now. Spacing's not going to be good for this. Does he wait?
Up on the corner. Jenny as well, expecting a push here off connector, and he's going to get us Cooper and some ring out. Nobody.
Ooh, nice shot from Brock.
Put NRG to bed, and it's on Smoggy. Smoke to upper. Playing by Coast here, but this is pretty telegraphed. NRG have a decent idea, so Smoggy gets on the move, catches a glimpse of Som, headshot to bring him down. But now Brock will be waiting on the other side, and Smoggy's got between a rock and a hard place, but it's a right.
Holy hell, that is unbelievable for him. That's such a hard 1v3 to isolate 1v1s, and he did insane at it. He managed to isolate all 1v1s.
They nerfed that. That's what I heard. Nope. That second shot was crazy. Brock in such a tough position.
That was incredible to watch.
Oh, just a glimpse. What a beautiful little tap there as well. Oh my god. And that's after EDG. They go for the heavy commitment, fight towards the link, punish for it.
The momentum is very scary with this team.
And NRG trade well into every other part of the map. There's a 3v1.
Okay, everyone buying as well from EDG. They really don't want to get eco'd.
In the best way possible.
NRG set themselves up for such
a early reclear middle from NRG. They got TP over towards Heaven, so they can fast flood into this one. This time Chichu saves his wall.
NRG have a few of those though to their name. Up towards tower side here, Chichu wants to take the fight. He knows he's advantage in terms of weapons.
Might give him some guns here. Okay.
Plenty of plays on this crossfire, and Ethan can really only offer a
Smoggy's got his ult. I mean, do they just go for a mad round? They lost the stinger in it, that's it. Do they just literally go for like a mad Omen round?
You know, now one of the things coming into this match that I was really looking at, speaking about this EDG double duelist, is the fact that they're going up against NRG, whom in their group in Stage 2 of Americas, 4 of the 5 teams they went up against were double duelist teams. They are so experienced against the play style that this composition demands.
Yeah, it's true.
That EDG in that regard definitely have to be worried.
But this is the first time we've seen Abyss make
Last big buy round, or a bonus at least. They buy another stinger with it, and they just go for a set fast middle. And that is a harbor that is in trouble, surely. In the slow, if anything, the slow helped him out. Okay, now it gets really weird. Wall blocks. Wall blocked them from actually trying to isolate them and help his team out over towards middle.
That's already 7 on the board for Smoggy. Absolutely crazy. A barrier orb is up.
Yeah, I think Mad has just got to make a decision here. BP over towards B. Goes for the lean on A. I mean, Ethan has to somehow kill. I mean, 1 is fine, but has to be at least 1. It should be the round, man. It should be the round. Health on Chichu. Give himself the heal. No recon for 10.
Tentatively make their way out onto A. Slowly into the backside. You can see Marta's trying to get in position. But Brock can only
he's going to have his recon for plant.
Chichu just tapping that spike to draw out some of the util and does so
effectively. Drone and recon.
The reclear, that's going to get the ping onto him. I believe. No, Broken just in time. Swing out from Mata. Loses that isolated 1v1.
Paranoid here is going to put Brock out of commission.
So much pressure from their original default at middle. It looks so horrible.
Arriving at the scene, but it's a Well, it's a bit of a wasteland for him there, and Kang is ready to receive him. At this point, Brock might be better served holding onto his weapon.
No choice but to save.
It was a lovely round from them. This is a great mix-up as well. Just insta-B hits over to a 5-person middle. And then they basically just all left middle and then hit over towards A. But the passive pressure was there anyway. You could just see the whole time because the question marks are up over towards middle. They didn't want to clear it. Just so scared of it. Are they nervous? Maybe a little. Maybe Mad should have hit a shot. He might just take a little bit of time to get used to the
Smoggy finally put to bed after a ridiculous opener in this game. 7-1 currently.
It's always a little bit harder starting on defense. It's like more noticeable, right?
Look, at least in America,
because at least on attack, even if like you're whiffing shots that you should be normally hitting, you're getting traded, or someone will be there to like clean up the kill that you missed. When you start on defense like this and you're a little shaky, you get like heavily punished.
That was EDG's worst map.
Is the Harbor good on Abyss? It's fine. It's not bad. It's good on attack at creating pressure over towards middle. Most teams normally lean on like some kind of double smokes.
This is going to be a competent enough map to replace Icebox in their pool, which is so solid.
Definitely a bit of a hit to this NRG squad. Bonka already in the boys' ears. It's a timeout called just prior to round number 4. And I think they're going to have to adapt to this pace we're seeing from EDG up mid. It's early drone onto B, maybe pull some players out.
Stream lagging? I think it's fine. Might just be your internet.
Just sprinting down mid. Also, Kung with great mobility on that Yoru. EDG can cover a lot of this map, and the rotations are slow for defenders. Pulling them out of position with
I think Harbor's the best secondary smokes for this map. I would never say that Harbor's the top 3 of any map, to be honest with you.
I think this is the right time to do
it. He's always at the bottom.
The team
I think
is
he's
going
an
to
awful agent.
Up, especially around Psalm's Reckoning here. Another tool that is very effective for a retake situation that NRG could find themselves in. And I think that's really going to be the name of the game for them, playing for big retakes around this Harbor utility. But they have to make sure they don't lose.
Okay, Smoggy still has ult. Chichu maybe is the person that's going to be getting this AWP. Ooh, they go for a recon deep and then try to spam off of a deeper smoke. Yeah, it does look like they were on top of the fact this might be a thing. I'm surprised that Kang's getting the AWP here when Chichu's one away and next to him. Dude, they could have had res now. Like, if you wanted to go prod over towards A, surely Chichu gets this.
Ideal situation for NRG. Have Psalm just jiggle peeking towards top mid right now.
Pretty standard high-low.
Majay, thank you so much for the 2 months, man. Appreciate that.
They can relax. They can slow the pace of the game, allow EDG to execute where they intend on doing so, play for retake with the Reckoning and that man advantage.
Nobody with the spike over at A. They're just playing for an info push-up, but Scuba and Marta with that high-low setup over at B.
Oh, God.
A little awkward. With Judy swinging out wall down.
Please don't win this round. You guys do not deserve to win this round.
Low HP Brock on that rotate. It's just Ethan on
Kiwi, thank you so much for the 17 months, man. Appreciate that.
Stay alive, right? Just teleport away back towards spawn.
The retake potential is there behind this Reckoning. So NRG might look to play a little safer off this side. It is just Ethan who's pinged out.
Rotate goes in, a little bit of proactive from NRG. Omen Flash goes out. The wall kind of gives them a little bit of space, though. That actually tells them they're allowed to get out through sight.
There's just such little time for EDG that
yeah, how are we going to be doing this one? You've got a wall that will help you plant. All over towards heaven. Someone else is going to push through this.
Here comes Cuba from the backside. Kung and Chichu have to throw down on the side. They cannot get the spike stuck.
God, it's an absolute shocking round from EDG, it really is.
He'll fight for his life and lose it. Scuba for 4.
Well, that beautiful timing on the flank is how he collects those 4.
It was a nice delay from NRG. Yeah, good delay. Good delay for the double push, and I like that they're being proactive as well. They know that most likely they're going to try and res, and if they were going to res over towards B, it would have been within like the next 5 seconds, right? So, the fact that there's no res, they decide to get aggro over towards B, push all the way behind, and then good delay on it. They created like enough pressure on the site here that they didn't even start considering the behind push.
Of play from NRG, which is absolutely in their wheelhouse. Defensive team with great drilling and fundamentals. They're going to have to deal with a bit more pressure on the A side, and it's a gate crash now as Marta repositions up in tower.
Just gets right back towards that heaven side. Still have Scuba posted up.
I do like how focused. Ooh, it's nice. I do like how focused EDG have been on the orbs, even though the orb maybe priority was wrong last round. So 4 more people that can get one shot on this. And NRG go for the gamble, and they have gambled right, but they might want to get info, so they might push into this. Oh man, Chichu, as soon as he saw the fast, had pre-aim ready for someone pushing down. It's nice from him.
And they're punished for it. Scuba with the great round previously cannot hold his own on the site. Nobody digs him out.
Yeah, Silver with the plant as well is going to be ults. Start looking at the money over towards NRG. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 that come by next.
On top of that bookshelf and have to swing over top.
Thoughts on the Kang Yoru? I will say last 2 weeks when I watched them of playoffs got a lot better. So it depends like when you watch the Kang Yoru.
Doesn't pan out for them.
I think they were just starting to get the hang of it, to be honest. That's why I went for EDG to win this, because I thought from what I saw that they sussed it. But we only saw like 4 games where they played it well.
He's been put in a pretty pivotal role, right? Like the main entry, playing the non-Yoru duelist, really has to be able to channel and exude some confidence out here on the biggest stage of his career.
Yeah, a player who joined up with this all-time great squad
shot.
midway through the year. Was on
You're just playing it like Sentinel. I mean, this map's completely different just purely because they have 1 smoke and no, they got no info Sentinel. So someone on this map has to like be, I mean, I guess the rat, we call it rat boss, just holding behind.
Yet to get much accomplished early in this game. But we have seen
like he kind of has to sit in Benji Fishy the whole time, which is this corner, and just hold all the middle, especially as you know they're going to push early. You want to try and punish them from pushing early because your whole comp can't get info. Why are they like doing sound and waiting for a reaction, right? 2 people here waiting for a reaction.
Just suffer mentally from slow starts.
I think they're on top of this.
Really look to take some real estate here. Another surely. Jenny steps out.
Very, very nice from Mada though. I like this. This is one of the best things, and why Yoru is like the best here. Like the only agent you can kind of get over towards here and fully get out.
Playing A for the moment. Brock wants to use this timing to get some info towards B main.
Cat, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate the 4 months. Thank you so much.
Just slowly
I will say that Jenny took a lot of space on this, but 2-person holding.
Garner that space for free.
Was a double face for a moment there, but Som might have to give it up. Might be able to put it back together here with Brock.
Crazy hard time just gets thrown down in the moment.
All right, classic there for Som. Best he can do was Jenny. Once again,
Scuba get 1?
Down. Nobody's gonna serve himself up here.
Goodness, it wasn't super convincing, but he did it.
It was Chichu. Now Ethan has to
with a plant, he gets res.
High tide still in play.
Chichu is about to have an opportunity for a res.
Dude, this res is going to be weird. Oh, it's some distance, bro.
He's able to bring nobody back
into the game,
and he comes back with a Hunter's Fury of all things. Might have been spotted there, getting up on box here. Smoggy challenges. God, he's good.
What a round from Smoggy.
Running on stage. And now Ethan with only 20.
Damn, dude, the Sage buff's looking kind of nice, man. Looking kind of nice. He raised him from miles away.
Smoggy is just having an electric game right now. 11 for 2. Comes in for the trade. What a transfer to Som. That was sick. So sick. Bullets spring out from Mata.
Smoggy? I mean, Smoggy impact is insane at the moment.
And that's after NRG get that first kill from mid, that push up for Mata.
They just don't have the weaponry.
11 to 2.
Smoggy,
Chichu. Actually, like the 2 players that really step up in big moments as well.
And they have 4 ultimates in their arsenal.
I mean, I guess you could say the same for the whole team, but
notice there's a lot to work with for EDG as well.
And we might get an alt battle between.
Som is having an insanely rough time.
Som going down on that jiggle.
I mean, anyone over towards middle is having a rough time. If they're not using the wall over towards middle, once the wall goes down towards middle and they want to get info, it looks so hard for them. They might have to start putting us over there, or carry on just putting Mada aggro.
He recorded Americas for number of aces, and he's got it in 1 season. 10 aces from Mada.
Alone on this site, going to feel the pressure.
Okay, 1 person fake over towards A. They smoked over towards heaven, try and get a rotate out as well, and Mada is missing also.
Mada at least able to get out of trouble there.
Now NRG, they still do have 2 anchors on this.
Dude, he actually got out. Okay, big kill though. Big kill. Now what do they want to do on this? Try fight over towards sites. They have so many ults that they should just let him take the space. Yeah, just let him take it, it's fine.
For the timing.
That is a big kill though.
Still has that steel guard, and this might be the opportunity to use it.
Ethan managed to get up in heaven though. Here's that Hunter's Fury looking towards coast.
Not the best Viso. I think you got to go over towards heaven with this one. Doesn't really get too much. 15 seconds, enough time for the plant. Nobody on site with ults, so he's not going to be using it. The great TP across.
Dashed aside.
That was an excellent play from Ethan. The paranoia into the teleport across. Nobody had no idea what was coming. Kong going to have to go crazy right
From
now.
the spike, what a shot, man.
What a correction, but now
It
he's
was a
out.
nice shot. It was a really, really nice shot. Ethan did great here. Ethan did really good. Like, just the whole round was great from him.
Big buy-up, big investment, and it delivers.
I will say, though, it's a costly round, right? Armor rebuy, they do keep the op, but 3 people here. This is a big round here. EDG can just reset the money.
NRG played that retake. You have the 2 EDG players facing
You would
the
imagine
cross.
this op goes over towards
So
middle.
much utility pressure onto nobody backside. Once Ethan hits him with that paranoia, he's able to teleport right in this moment. Gets that very crucial kill.
Yeah, Ethan played this
NRG
very
is
smart.
actually
The
outplaying
TP across with
situation very perfectly.
Just a dirty flick from Kong there from
TP across while the op is holding the angle.
Mental.
And the
NRG
smoke on
here
the
with that
spike,
overdrive,
tap,
we're
wait
gonna
for the
pick off
spam,
the
swing
Bucky.
through.
Early flash off rip.
Jenny gets the Bucky back up ult, and EDG just want to keep this one real simple. Maybe ult and Sov ult at the same time, so they're dodging it, and then yeah, it's a solid combo, man. Damn, what an omen flash into a push this was. One more kill for Chi-Chi would be a res, and that really would be the round done. Mada has ult to retake. Oh, that's nice. Wait, what's this angle like? Oh my goodness. That's a shame. He just gets seen by that pixel angle if they go there.
And Scuba has gone for a play
that
like
helps
that
so
before.
much.
Nobody was reading that perfectly.
Oh, and the recon reveals the other guy. Dude, EDG looking kind of nice on this one. Just real simple. I like the real simple hit. Brock did great, but
6-2.
the Sage made the Sage is
And even if he
looking.
didn't find that,
Sage
Chi-Chi
is
was
looking
already
lovely.
over the top,
The Sage is looking real nice.
immediately on that retake effort. Fair attempt
I
from
really
Brock,
think
who
that
is a
NRG
very
need to switch their
trustworthy
Vice over
anchor for
towards
this
A
NRG
personally.
team, but ultimately, they are still overwhelmed. This is a critical moment, though. Scuba
Finally
on a couple of
validated.
these retakes
Dude, I've
towards
been
the
wanting
A
a
side
Sage on
has
this
gone
map
for
for
that
so
long
long. I had to
flank
wait a year.
Nobody
BBL
well
did it.
prepared for that. Crosshair plays
And then it got
perfect.
buffed, so now
And
everyone's
once
going to
he
be
collects
doing it.
that kill,
Probably
3
going to
on
look a
2,
little
where
better
they
than
can
I
just
thought it would
focus
look anyway.
forward. It's all too easy.
The wall buff is nice, man.
The push up mid here for Marta
The distance.
potentially. Remains just at library for now. Kong has eyes for A main.
It was a classic from NRG, right? Win one, lose the next. That's what we were talking about. 3 people. Obviously get a little wrecked.
Absolutely know there could be
There's the
some
3
pressure
of
coming from
classics.
NRG. They could be walking down, trying to take forward angles, just as Mata is playing at library right now with our Sheriff.
Kong just making sure there's no cheesy crossfire setups in A main. The one-way is refreshed. Marta cancels out back towards spawn side.
Of course, Kong does pick up that operator again, which is of note. The mid-round EDG begin to gather up towards this B-side, seemingly.
Yeah,
I mean, they look like they've gambled right. EDG definitely
NRG,
have
they
enough
are
time.
gambling on this B-site,
The
however, so
Kang
things
to
could get dangerous for
Okay,
EDG.
okay, this is going to get interesting. Problem is for NRG 3 classics, but my goodness, this one's scary.
Just have to commit.
Psalm gets 1 kill here, will have
He
the
might get
reckoning.
caught out using the wall.
Jenny, the setup here. Relay bolt going to be thrown out. Chi-Chu follows it up beautifully. Jenny is now in and around the side. Making his way over towards Connector.
lot of
Finds one.
people.
It's the classics ringing out. Ethan gets himself a consolation. A gun recovery of a Somnak. Can he make use of it on the other side of this high
Okay,
tide?
it's
Gets himself
unlucky for
Chi-Chu, but
some.
it's going to take more than that. And Brock doesn't
Yeah,
have
maybe
it
a
from
couple
this
of extra
side.
guns there. They might have had it.
These executes from EDG have
They just didn't have the
been
money for it.
overwhelming for NRG to handle.
Lam
They had
GG with the
every
prime.
single
Thank
player
you
on
so
that
much, man.
B-side.
Appreciate the
They
9
didn't
months.
have the best weaponry, of course, but it still just looks
Ooh,
all
it's a big
too
kill.
easy.
Chi-Chu, that is
I mean, he's really
NRG
been
played this pretty well, though.
tremendous
The
so
timing
far.
of
He's
the
put up
A
12
smoke
kills.
to
It's
stop
just
them
as
from
obvious
getting the
as
info on A and
flash
rotating
here
was like
still.
the
He
most
does have
perfect
full
timing
team,
ever.
but That duo are going absolutely crazy.
And NRG are really segmenting off the side as they hit it, right? It's Cascade, there's a high tide, there's Omen smokes, trying to, compartmentalize
Bacon,
these
trust me,
little
the
engagements, but as you mentioned, they didn't
EDG,
have the
if you
guns for it.
watch,
Now, we're
honestly,
opening
if
up
you
the
watch
mid.
the past
Fast
2
switch to
years,
library for Jenny.
in my opinion,
Rockets
are
that
the
Hunter's
worst
Fury
at
online
playing
with
against
collection
ecos
of the A-man
out of
orb.
every team
EDG
in the whole of
taking a lot
VCT.
space towards mid, just cycling
I think
these star
historically,
covers.
They've driven a
EDG
wedge
have
straight
the
up the middle of
worst
the map here.
anti-ecos. I've never seen them use the drone right.
And now, looking to give that space up, maybe
It's actually
punish a
insane.
re-clear.
And the fact that they won at champs, while being the worst at Anticos is insane. Shows how good they were at Byron's.
Mana focus on B with the operator, but shouldn't have any opportunities to take a shot in this round. It looks like EDG, they're ready to just go for this A side, execute, and Kong wants to cut off a rotator with the op face down mid.
This denial of information and nothing spotted by the Aldro means that Brook is pretty concerned about mid to B, or someone hitting him from their side.
I think this is a good call from NRG though. Start putting all their Vice stuff over towards here. Delay's going to be really strong. They got the Harbor ult if they want a fast flood on this as well. Use the wall again to delay.
He's on the side. Look at how broken up it is, but Jenny's having to take the 1 versus 1.
I think if they want to fight, they'll Harbor ult that early, but...
Unperturbed, unfazed, unbothered, and gets his second. Plant stuck. Some falling by the wayside. NRG are looking out at C.
On Spare, just getting completely outgunned. Mana a little bit too fast on the shot. Just
some nerves maybe showing up there.
None for Ginny, pushes for more. Removes the operator from the map. And now it's just Ethan with that save. This is NRG also being able to start on defense throughout Americas when NRG, for the most
it really is.
Outside of maybe one map against Sen on Corrode, when they've had blowout wins, it's come from starting on defense and being an absolute
just
brick
crushing
wall.
Yeah.
But EDG are running them
Way to Bro go down the rope. They've been told to fight. It's like what the wall was for. The Harbor wall's to like fight, and you're trying to capitalize off of, instead of making a choke here like this, then they're going heavy into, in theory, like a 3-way crossfire, and your guys back a site are meant to be creating so much pressure. Like he's the big piece making them have like an extra angle, but I don't know, man. I needed to see that Harbor earlier. But I think they thought it might have been a fake still.
Where they may rise or fall, and so far he's delivered.
I feel like NRG
Kudek, thank you so much for the Prime, man. Thank you. The Omen Smoke, I mean, the Omen Smoke is meant to like connect these two again to create freedom to drop down, but...
Spotting Ethan for a moment, but no opportunity.
Sage res, yeah, we're on the third Sage res right now.
Control of A main though with this operator.
Disrespecting the smoke, brimming with confidence for good reason. Man, Brook and Ethan have their work cut out for them, often outnumbered. Oh, that's a nice little
this is a classic.
Nobody will be accounted for very early in the round.
That's a res.
Love that.
And then while they're going for the res with numbers, they push over towards here. Yenny is sleeping, but he's done incredible.
And again, that same info push off for B for NRG is shut down.
And Chitu has just had...
God, NRG getting so wrecked on this map.
So, despite that awesome little bit
of the comp should be pretty decent for attacking, creating pressure, but I don't know, man. They need to get 4.
You start to shake when you hear that sound. Jenny is on the site!
Past 2 rounds, Jenny's done great, though.
Ethan not so much, he's a sprawl. Brook here has to clear this wall early on. That's not where he wanted that recon to go, and he can't do a damn thing to interrupt this plant. He is out of the game for now. Back by security. EDG have this one covered. As Som steps up, Mana's on the other side. He will struggle. Fights
hold up.
And gets his second. Now he's given himself a foothold back into the site, but you notice that EDG fall back to this A main
one smoke, double
shot.
shots.
A spike.
Does have one flash to get out.
Nice shot.
What a shot.
Dangerous. He wants the fight.
Guys, oh my goodness, I was worried when everyone's to swing in there.
For the rank upon rank of teammates, EDG step up to fill the gap.
Kong has been on point with the operator on this attack side. Has collected a lot of very crucial kills. This B push was a disaster.
You need 3? I think you need a restart of the map, man. I'm not sure 3's enough. I mean, it's got to be like 3 into pistol into bonus.
Relay bolt as well, so Mana couldn't go for the trade, was just forced to get out.
How do you feel about NRG picking defense against double duelist? I mean, they don't know the comps they're up against, though. I think the only thing that I would say against picking defense is there's like a fair amount. You got, what, 3 rookies? So I think picking defense is a little bit rough for their first map. Again, it goes back to the first point I was saying about like having to hit your shots. Oh, I love this little bait, but how on earth has he won that?
Oh, man. Somebody's able to find one up me, but it's a challenging.
Dude, it's a Harbor. It's a Harbor top mid.
Stuck in the corner, but Jenny will dig him out.
There's a lot of damage onto Genie, but that Guardian not
Usually
going to
prefer
be
starting
enough.
on defense. It
And
depends.
that
So
kind of
I always feel like
engagement
if I have
against
rookie
a Neon.
players that may be a little bit nervous, I think starting on attack is better. But I don't. I honestly don't think about it too much. I just think that you have freedom to miss your shots on attack, whereas on defense you get super punished. So if you start slow and you're missing shots, then you really get punished. I think this is a good example, to be honest. I think EDG are owning them a little bit tactically as well, but I do think that NRG look rough in the Angels. I can think of at least 6, 7 off the top of my head where I feel like NRG should have won those Angels. Unlucky from him. Dude, 10 is unreal. 10 is unreal. It's a great start from them.
Absolute dominance from EDG, start to finish. Smoggy went insane throughout that entire half. When Kong begins to pick up the op, was just getting a number of crucial kills. NRG had absolutely no hope to start this game off.
Yeah, they get a chance to pick themselves back up in this short break, folks. We'll be back with the conclusion of Abyss right after this.
What team is ban EDG's Abyss? It depends. You would definitely look at this and look like it looks like a comfy map from them so far. I would for sure say that. And mute this so we don't get copyrighted. I don't know. I think you would look at like a lot of this, and it depends how your Abyss is, really. You've seen the EDG jersey? Yeah, we spoke about it. I don't like the look, but I'm telling you, I reckon it'll be real comfy. Most of these jerseys, you sweat like mad in them, so to have like a comfy jersey is probably pretty nice. SK, thank you so much for the Prime, man. Appreciate the 28 months. And Zoe T as well. Thank you so much, Zoe T. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate you so much. Shall we use a streamer? Maybe we use Sideshow this time. Probably the better use on this one. Chat, if you want to, during the games as well, if you don't want to get any subs, you might, don't want to get any ads, you might have a Prime sub. You click at the bottom, you check if you have anything, you can have a Prime sub. I won't be running any ads during the games, we don't do that. But if you want to avoid them for maybe the halftime stuff, then you can use Prime, and you won't get any ads. Creaseco, thank you so much for the Prime, man. I appreciate you doing that. Lava Lord as well, thank you, and Chaps, or Chapsticks, I guess that is, with the Prime also. Thank you so much for that. 25%, yeah, but that's money, man. This one's free. Andres, thank you so much for the tier 1 as well, dude. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you. We got Ash, Nova, and A Never Nude as well. Thank you so much for the tier 1 and the Primes. Grizzly Burley as well with the Prime as well. And Cole as well. Thank you so much for using your Prime.
I'm surprised that G2 somehow is a better reward than Smoggy, who's at 60.
Yeah, dude, I thought Smoggy would be at the top here in terms of damage. Chichi's doing nuts as well.
Really sick kills, and on top of that was just getting a res constantly. That's crazy how many reses Chichu was able to get off.
Yeah, numerically hard to
not Jammo as well. Thank you for using the Prime as well, mate. Thank you for doing that. Yokoso as well. Thank you with the 2 months, mate. And Chester and Mal.
Everything you could ask for.
This
EDG team looks sick out of the gate on Abyss.
Thank you.
And again, the first
and
time we've seen it here on this
thank you
stage,
as well, bro. I appreciate you doing that. Okay, let's get back into this one. It is 1-0 on the Pistols at the moment.
I do want to reflect on the beginning of this game for but a moment, where Smoggy won a crazy 1 versus 3 on the opening pistol round.
This is why the hub is good, right? Multiple avenues over towards middle that you can block. So creating the pressure that you could have got down towards middle, could have got in here, pretty strong.
The numbers support that.
That high tide obviously gives the implication of a lot of mid control for NRG off the rip. Just now, Kong is looking to re-clear that part of the map.
Yeah, and so now they gotta. I mean, this is an easy wall for them. I maybe would have preferred like a passive wall, but I guess it creates pressure that they might be over towards the right. You can keep your one-way up. Yeah, honestly, I like it. I take it all back. It means they have to use a lot more util.
Marta ultimately pinged out. That Sage will even if broken.
50-second mark, and the final call from NRG has come in. It's to head over towards an A site where we have 3 Parsons stacked. Everyone's baiting in nobody, 2 people. And it's pretty much about if someone shoots the recon for nobody. If someone's going to shoot this recon. He had to shoot it. Did they hear?
Decent damage done from the middle of the site here. It's Scuba up mid. Needs to do more. Smoggy catches him with the Paranoia in the way.
Big Joe, Big Joe. Oh, that spike.
Throw down as he gets out of the dark cover. Does Smoggy again. Has to clutch it up.
Oh, 17 HP.
Only 18 health for Brock right now going up the
road.
What a time!
No way, missed. No way, missed. Smoggy's done another one. 1v3 and a pistol into a 1v1. Oh, Brock was unconfident with it. He's got the timing.
18 for 4, clutches both pistol rounds. Yeah, this one is just cooked.
Yeah, well, this one's fully dead.
It's feeling like corrode time.
Brock had to react so quickly out of that dark cover and had to drop
Marshall Pie, thank you so much for the prime as well, bro. Thank you, thank you. Increase the casters? Yeah, they should be louder now.
He only has 2 bullets. Has to reload. Oh man, if he had a few more, he probably gets that kill.
Just one way, it probably would have been that.
He had to drop. Oh, that's brutal. NRG obviously no choice right now but to force.
The deck is stacked against them.
Yeah, it's NA players with stingers though.
Round now, yeah, forcing for the rest of the map. Kang eats Ethan alive, then is able to get out scot-free.
This one
That's rough. That's really rough. And you know they're not going to hit for... oh no, they didn't use wall. Okay, they can still hit.
Back in the game on Corrode, their own map pick.
Still a good map for EDG, by the way. A very good one.
Yeah, by round win rate percentage, it was EDG's best map of stage 2. They were winning 61% of rounds on that map. And when we do get there,
my goodness, what's going on this site?
Towards this B site, using that harbor util to do so.
Yeah, pinged out on Jenny even before he got back behind that high tide, so Som just sprays and gets one. Not the pinged out target, but that's just a footnote. Here's Brock looking to step up now. Had a window
Holy,
before
how's he getting that one?
Ends up being a trade. Kang here still trying to command.
2 over towards the side, they got the guns.
And EDG do have superior
Manda's done a pretty good job at distracting.
Distance
It's the info.
The flash was good, but not enough. Kang still brought down. Som with the stinger, bring a bit of America's flavor into the round.
I mean, Som's owned it, right? Oh, he tried to do his wall. Should have come out.
Sitting back with this sheriff.
His COVID's so long left.
In that 1 versus 2, Marta checks, confirms, looks to have a swing. Chichu's gotten into half. The time is not on his side.
Okay, I mean, it was nicely done from NRG. I honestly think it was more bad from EDG than anything else. The holdover towards the holdover towards B was not convincing.
Those Bulldogs going to be able to buy up fully in this next round. That was dangerous for Brock. He just took a very aggressive line there into the connector, but does go 1 for 1 crucially.
I mean, it is the power of the stingers that we see. The fact that NRG can
force them down to an eco. What is this from EDG? Are they both playing the same spot? No, not even.
Couple marshals on the side.
Yeah, recon the bounces at the top in case you want to go aggro.
First shot accuracy for Marta. Left a little bit to be desired so far with scope weapons.
He's been a bit slow to start today. But like we said, that has never stopped him from surging right back into a series.
Yeah, bro has range. I think we figured that out. NRG would like him to be on the upper side of it, though, out of the gates. Not today. Som's got the long line down mid right now. Vandal in hand, so well equipped. Jenny gets a free pick, and
nice
the
info.
second. Just everything he needs.
Laura, thank you so much, dude.
Now
appreciate the gifted.
Tagged up a little bit in mid, but that's just a classic from nobody.
Double marshals in the round for EDG, by the way.
EDG really are taking their time right now, just trying to sniff out any aggression.
Yeah, let's see if Kang can hit a shot.
EDG.
Oh, I mean, that's not much of an opportunity.
That outlaw 1 shot. Kong's site going to be free.
He was looking proud as a peacock, in fairness, up on top of container.
Some of that standard util you're going to be seeing coming into that B site with a high tide.
Are they, in terms of EDG, just gonna try not give them too much indict to spike?
Retake here behind
or are they actually gonna give them...
Relay ball at the ready for Jenny, should it be required, but it's
I mean,
just
Brock had ult already.
It's the supremacy of these weapons for NRG. Cover going out. Gives them a distinct edge here. Smoggy and Nobody showing themselves. Let's see if they want to risk the commitment.
And NRG, by the way, have done a great job accelerating players towards ultimates early. For this first buy round, they've got a Reckoning and a Hunter's Fury active.
And the margin of error is quite thin given the round total for EDG. They'd be encouraged to make use of them early. Always seems to be Smoggy. A warning shot fired off, keeps his head down.
You just joined. NRG's playbook is basically Coach Potato's Lev.
So NRG have a
yeah, they used Jet,
right?
You talking about that one? Definitely not the best advert for him, eh? They got 3 rounds.
What has to be, what, 7 consecutive rounds, 1 to even up the game? At some point, EDG are going to come around with
it is very similar.
Just to expend.
Yeah, and you would think, you would hope if you're an NRG fan that they won't be needing to use 3 ultimates potentially to win this next buy round, but it's better to win around and stay in the game than allow EDG to get to match point. I think NRG will do whatever it takes.
Big buy rounds. NRG have the ult advantage, so
again, there's just some of that nice
should be winning out this one. We got smoke deep. Oh, no one here to shoot the recon. Insta ult makes sound so they know that someone's over towards site. Absolute nightmare to deal with this. This is a BBL wall. It delays for so long. Yeah, okay, I like that though. They kind of had to use an extra ult on top of it, but it was great. That wall gave them so much space.
Smoggy actually wins out there at tower, so Jenny has the room here to assault the side itself before the spike goes down. It's again Smoggy to deal with Scuba.
Smoggy's been playing so well, but we probably have to tune in for it. Really like the idea from EDG though. This wall is a nightmare to deal with on site.
They go for that really early mid-pressure draw.
Like, you pretty much have to shoot like 2, maybe even 3 of them to get a full path, and even then, a lot of teams are just going to have time to shoot 1, and then try and force through like the little choke. So it becomes an absolute nightmare. They dealt with it well in terms of Sova ult.
And he's getting hit by the Hunter's Fury.
Brock knew exactly where it was. No risks taken there on digging out that coach player.
Yeah, Chichu was no longer playing an FPS game. He was just passively existing. That was a sick execute from
was the team in the EMEA that did this
BBL? This dimensional drift on retainer. They're getting close to that steel garden as well.
Big risk. Push off the site. Characteristic for EDG, but it's not your route that tries to
I mean, it worked a year ago against
Scuba does have the steel
against Heretics. Why not?
Obviously won't need it in this round, but for the next gun round, that'll be quite useful to have, so long as NRG can just close things out here in safe, competent fashion. Certainly looks like they'll be able to do so. Chichu on very low HP, healing himself back up though.
Ethan, though, able to come out of that engagement.
With the Guardian, though, yeah, that's true.
So it is, for all
I mean, with this one, they just tried to bait him back a site, right? They wanted to, like an old CS strat used to do on Inferno. You kind of push down with 2, they die, and you're actually hiding on the site.
2 legs and a heartbeat over towards this A side of the map. It's going to be nobody.
Slow is devastating right now. It's actually a good amount of damage so far.
He's happy with that. Enough of an edge game
it becomes really doable, by the way.
Having some time board to get in position.
Kankan pushes behind. Wall is up.
That he's actually susceptible to just 1 sheriff shot. Now Kong does
they
have
know where one is.
That sheer wall that's behind NRG, and they're going to adjust multiple players.
Imagine he hit that.
I like that decision a lot.
Kong is going to be looking at multiple barrels trained in his direction.
Okay, because it's a Yoru, they think that he might have TP'd away. Nice shot, man. What the hell?
Som's going to opt out of that engagement for the time being. Kong's going to see what he can get.
That was a nice idea. He got hit by the tag, so he changed his flash up to hit the guy on the right.
Down 3 on the round. That early aggression nullified. Scuba has been an essential part of NRG's success since joining the roster in Stage 2. Had been one of the strongest challengers players in America.
This is going to be the first round, right, where it's actually a bit of an advantage for EDG, I think, always. Was it 3 ults against 1 ult? It's a good timeout. Definitely going to try capitalize on this round. If they lose this round and they use some ults, it's comeback territory for sure.
On the defense side, we see them stretching a little bit to get some value out of it, right? We often see them pushing off sides early in a round, and sometimes you could, you know, suggest
3v2 on the ult. What's the other ult? Yoru ult?
I think that like XLG matchup on Lotus system really try and take those rubble fights and extend extra far, causes Genie to get caught on a couple of occasions. There's a round there, of course, where it's just Sheriffs and Genie's hoping for something as he comes forward, but it looks like NRG used to playing against this style. We talked about their experience against Double Duelist. They play a pretty stately early round. They receive the info push, punish it, and and then move into setup.
Feels like too late to take a timeout? Nah, I think this is a good one.
On defense is just so critical that you're able to deal
This is
with
for
a lot
sure
of
the big round.
floods that are going to happen. When it's a Neon and a Yoru, they are going to be rotating to the site instantly. And we have seen NRG be able to deal with it so far. You know, that other round on B, where they used all those ults to get the kill on Chichu. It was a really fast flood from EDG, and that was shut down. And NRG
Oh, that's a good idea, Lexi. That's a great idea.
To keep clawing back into this game. It's a good go at it so far. They're on a 4-round run.
Yeah,
and they've
I
got
think
a steel guard
that's a good idea. I like that.
drift to play with on a round where EDG are beginning to get the ultimates of their own finally online.
There's that Kang op is in the mix now. So EDG looking at their most dangerous.
And for NRG, it's really just a question of when is Kang
Okay, NRG want to insta-pop the ult so they don't get caught off by a potential op that might be around. Fake over towards A, try and get the rotate, and then get all the info. Dude, I was going to say, at least he gave himself a backup option over towards middle, but they legit know he's here for sure. Sage is stuck on site. The Chichu's having a rough time. Yeah, he's meant to just hold it down on his own. It's a nice set strat from NRG. It was really cool.
Is he going to push? And he's just not. He's being so patient.
This is really bothering EDG.
They have to know he's middle.
So mindful of it, just a timing push out of
they know for sure he's middle. Guys, think about the TPs. He's used them both.
Try and get up, and Jenny catches him. That opens things up a little bit more for EDG on this retake.
But they are just
wow, they're just saving it.
Is so weak.
The only good news for EDG about this one was that they didn't use their ults. That's it. Love this from NRG though. They didn't really know how to deal with Mada.
But, you know, crucially too, yeah, it is just.
I also love the fact that NRG are a great team if you're like learning how to, I guess, be a caller. Because they got not the most experienced caller. He's obviously a very experienced player, but he's not the most experienced caller. And NRG are very good at just making sure they have fast strats to cover it up, and just like fast set ult strats to cover it up as well. So like when it gets to they're kind of reducing the amount of thinking that you have to do. Right, this one is just a really good round, and the fact that they don't take any risks before they're using the ult as well is great.
Okay, we trade off one round loss. We still have a
okay, now it gets a little weird. Chichu takes the hit in terms of the Sheriff. They buy an extra gun into it, and they might use the ults on this. Chichu definitely can't be playing over towards site, so he starts leaning right side of B.
They've given us a good run, at least on this attack side thus far.
Sam is able to collect that orb in B main. One away from the Reckoning being active yet again.
Again, they're playing
around. They still have
those
drone recon to clear EDG off of this area. Drone clears over towards middle, sees one rotating from B to A.
Nobody does spot one player on the cross. That was Ethan. Quickly breaks that drone. Hong Kong has been very patient in this position, and of course,
Brown's really far back, just in case he wanted to take a swing off of the sound of it.
That drone to clear an Opera with the potential of an Opera out of A main.
What's the time on this? 50 seconds. Nobody still has ult and recon.
Pick it up again.
There goes the recon. I don't think that's a great use of the recon, really. They get information which they knew about anyway.
Here we go. This is about to get messy. Around the corner.
It's a great kill, though. Smokes. He's
going
back for more. Whoa, what a kill, man. Kang's playing with some confidence. Dude, that's nice to see him use a Yoru like this, though. That was sick from him. Like in theory, this agent's made for him. He just needs the reps.
There it is. There's a ping on Som's position, but he's still going to look for this part behind the cove.
Dude, oh, it's unlucky, man. Could have been. Whoa. I did good damage as well, though. Dude, what a sick round from Kang this was.
Right now. Do EDG expect this, or can he get the backstab off? Chichu was ready.
Extra sensory perception for Chichu.
Such a nice shot, man. He's got the worst gun into the round. He's hit an absolute banger shot. Very, very nice. What a lovely round from Kang this was. Yeah. For people questioning his Yoru here, this was a great sign. A great sign to show that he gets that.
In with the op after using his gate crash, and then dodges the Reckoning, gets this second kill.
Really nice, man.
And then all of a sudden he's in A main again?
Yeah, I know he's I got the instant info so everyone could take space early as well. Trapped him in.
Crazy play.
Jenny now has that overdrive.
And it was only a matter of time until EDG were able to sync up these ultimates.
Okay, they got 5 goes at it.
It's a classic as well.
5 goes at it.
The Hunter's Fury.
You know, it sort of said that it took a little while for Kang to acclimate to the Yoru style.
They'll have the ult advantage as well. Everyone now playing right side over towards B, especially makes sense when they have the Sage ult, means that you're in a position to get rezzed easier. Wall over towards A doesn't really change too much.
Oh my god, this man, that's just a Vandal and
Whoa.
Sam's down.
Disrespecting Smoggy there, he goes for the spray onto the side. Now they'll try to find Coast instead.
No harder util to actually try to stall out this retake that's going to come in.
Just Ethan
The big play from Mada. He does need to try to get a kill.
Could even be parked from Genie to just be that forward man. Yeah, there it is.
It's going to deny the line here, but Mada's already up there.
He's
in
going to have to
tower.
do a lot, man.
Nobody now can snake his
Jenny's
way
super low.
around through connector. Instead, Gate crash out to his side of the map. But Kang notices this. Does he know
Oh, he spotted both. Rez goes out as well. Back to a 3-on-3. Dude, 23 HP on that.
Mada has to step up, step in. 3 for the round for him and Chichu.
Ooh, it's nice, man. Mada had to do so much, and he did though. They got the Sage Res out of him as well, and the Neon ult. It's kind of doable.
Team. And exactly what we were talking about with Mada is happening.
Reset the money.
It never matters what his start is. He always comes back into the game. It's crazy. He was totally down and out in that first half, and now he's sitting at 17 kills.
Definitely don't see people get punished
Never
there enough.
lets the status of the game.
He's Rez, yeah, Rez and
No matter
Neon.
where he's at. Doesn't matter how hard he's struggling. He just bounces back. It's crazy the resolve he has.
His demeanor, right? It's pretty hard to rattle the guy. He's just, you know, his baseline is pretty low energy.
This map, I mean, it's better than Icebox. Ooh, this is like what we're saying, right? Insta ults. They got instant set strats to cover it up. Straight up A split once they get the the Omen ult out. Wall blocks up.
The one anchor. Okay, that is some fortune for nobody.
Pushing it back through security very quickly. Nobody's trying to get on the site.
Oh, he's making a big play. He's making a big play.
He could interrupt the plant here. Kang dealt with though, and Jenny's trying to get this controller tower, but Ethan is locked down.
Well, how's nobody got another on site?
Is on Smoggy again. Sheriff to his name. That's all he's got
crazy
to work with.
behavior. Spike up on the top as well.
Multiple clutches in this game already, and on the most crucial rounds. Can he do it to close it out with
gonna get a gun, and he's gonna see the spike.
Here into tower for Smoggy, and he's got himself a weapon.
NRG still needs to recover this spike.
Very dangerous location to get it as well.
He's about to have one dark cover to play with. See if there's an opportunity to maybe use that.
It's to main.
Ethan, yeah, is even smoking off.
It's a nightmare to get this spike,
Ethan
man.
is smoking off main right now. On
It's such a nightmare to get this spike.
He could be at. He could be anywhere right now.
Okay. Got contingency as well. Arcaros thrown up in tower.
Yeah, it doesn't want to make the sound cue. They cleared spawn, so
Scuba is
might be able to get a silent drop on this.
Keep Ethan safe.
Oh, okay.
Sound on the rope, didn't get the silent drop.
Ethan hears this now and is starting to inch forward. Scuba ready to play out of security. Can Smoggy go massive again? 23-9. This would be for the map. Steps into the dark cover, gives it a tap. Where is Ethan lurking? Still on the other side of the boxes, and now Scuba's given himself up in security. That's valuable information.
They stop spamming so he knows that someone checked his smoke.
Another attempt, another tap. Now looking in that security direction. Scuba.
It was a nice try from him. Got a little weird. Definitely need Chichi to chill out on the sites. Chichi's just on an island every single time on these sites.
Getting that spike safely in Ethan's hands. Backside where Scuba can actually watch for him. They won't be in an isolated situation against Smoggy. Man, nobody had some crazy kills there and had a real shot of just one-tapping Brock. He was trying to stick the plant.
Oof.
Yeah, headshot there, and that's the round.
That might have been, yeah, that would have been the round sealed. It certainly feels like it anyway.
Bro, I don't know what's happening. I keep getting shot through smokes.
But that was a little unlucky. A little unlucky. Armada has
whoa,
the
that's
attack
close.
now.
3 goals of it, and they get the attack op still. They still got a Yoru ult, and ult-wise, I mean, EDG maybe get a Sova ult by the time this is done. Can maybe get Kang's ult. Other than that, though, they might have to just win it without.
And Brock on the cusp of having the Hunter's Fury.
Yeah, they braved that power spike from EDG.
This
only give it 1 round.
It goes up from Chichu, and that's going to make it very safe for Brock to get that Hunter's Fury, in fact.
Now the pieces need to be put together. A minute left in the round. NRG still seem to be convinced that A is where they should be ending. Clear of mid here, spotting out some.
Didn't give him too much info.
Dimensional drift.
Okay, please leave the site, Chichu.
The rest of NRG temporarily going to be
Chichu.
halted by that slow wall.
Leave the
obviously
site.
spotted out. There's that Hunter's Fury right onto him. Mata can just
For God's
pop
sake,
out, but
dude.
it doesn't even need to. Brock with the accuracy.
Chichu had nowhere to go, and now Mata can get himself up into tower. He sees the bullet traces come through from Jenny. And he's got backup. Ethan will join him. Cove for the plant. Kung here trying to get into vents maybe from mid. There's a chance at a timing here on Ethan.
The spike is planted for these Heaven players, but Ethan going to need to win this 1v1.
Turns it, flash
Ooh,
one, half flick.
nice. Dude, man,
A
Ethan's
correction
winning
that
some
brings
big kills
Kung
right
to
now.
his knees. And now nobody in Smoggy do not have the money to take the risk. They have to get the heck out and allow NRG within 2 rounds. Are pushing us to overtime.
The value of that ultimates comes through for NRG yet again. They work the map a bit with the op, which may be lost.
I would say Smoggy is looking pretty crisp right now.
Crazy. But respect to the NRG players who've been able to surge up the scoreboard after an abysmal start. I mean, that's 22 for Scuba right now.
I mean, what a great use of the Dimensional Drift Hunter's Fury combination.
Yeah, it is just the classic play.
This is deterministic. Chichu genuinely has nowhere to go.
He has been getting caught on a lot of these site executes. He's anchored in.
Ah, dude, he's been caught on the site 4 rounds.
That's their world champion.
And it's being
Oh, it's a lovely shot.
Some frustration you feel starting to brew.
He's hacking for sure. He's hacking for sure.
8 of the last 9 rounds, won by NRG.
Now EDG.
Free pass and punish over towards middle.
Weird.
It is a...
Kinda half buy, but
Is it
they've
a
got
low
an
buy? Yeah, it
op
must
and
be a
2
low buy.
rifles. It's peculiar to say the least. Mata has
Okay,
gone
they've been
ahead
using
and
this
picked up
wall a
the
lot, and this time they're going to
outlaw for
wall
this round.
behind him.
Great opportunity to do so.
How patient
There's only one player
is
on
Brock?
EDG with the full armor. That's nobody.
And what angle does
Yeah,
Kang
Brock.
actually take?
Positioned for a push off the site. EDG have become a little bit more patient with those after Jenny got punished a couple of times consecutively.
Well,
Is asking for more. The
Brooks
punish.
absolutely owned him
Already
by
down,
being
open
patient.
his hands,
They
clattering to
know
the
now that
ground.
there should be a stack over towards B or
Absolute
mid.
patience here from NRG.
Oh, that's nice though.
Now thrown towards this
Oh,
weak side,
that's
and the
smart
flash
though.
confirms
They
that EDG
flash in
have
front of it to
actually
see if
pushed
they
in front
cleared
of
their
it.
info.
And off that audio
Chichu
cue,
has
NRG,
double
they wanna hit the
slow-mo.
go
He
button
can
towards the
delay
safe
a
side,
lot.
Assuming there's multiple players pushing down, that assumption is correct. They are delayed on account of having to break this wall, further delayed by a slow orb as well.
Okay, this time I agree with
Disrespects
playing
it.
on site
Paranoid
here.
doesn't catch on to him now, but
This
surely
time I'm
there's
okay
something
with
in
it.
place
Oh,
for
it's a
that
great
tower player, and
flash.
yes, it's a multitude of barrels pointed that
Okay,
direction.
this one
and a
was his
hail of bullets
least.
that brings Chichu to bear.
So this one was
Trying to get
the one
into
that wasn't
site
as
to
bad as the
assist.
others.
Too little, too late, and EDG are once again just hurled into a save position.
Damn,
NRG
NRG,
can certainly go hunting.
0 pistols into this one.
Nobody looking for some garbage time
Imagine if they
frags,
actually get it to overtime.
and
They've
Screwball
done
is gonna be
incredible to
handled.
even
The
get to
money,
this
though,
spot, to be
still good enough
honest.
for NRG.
I mean, nobody would be happy to get some kills here, honestly. Gets that Hunter's Fury for the final round of the game to try and close this out.
Weapon, though, stripped from his grasp. Knows the money. It's going to be another weird force-up for EDG to try and avert an overtime scenario as NRG have all the momentum.
Bear in mind, it was a 10-2 half.
They should have won the pistols. They honestly should have won the
EDG to
pistols
kick
as well.
This game off. And NRG have clawed this all
Yeah,
the way
I
back
think you could have a good
on the
argument they
attack
should have won
side.
both.
Their weaker side. That is stunning from them.
Yep.
The players with so much resolve. Scuba having a
Nice
fantastic
shot.
game, as is Brock.
It's disgusting.
Mata right back into it after a pretty tragic start. And EDG are going to be forced onto
Last
this
timeout from them.
to try to close out the game in regular time. NRG on the cusp
What do
of
they
bringing
got?
this
They
to
got
OT
a
against
Sova
Ola.
ult
That's
and a
why
nominal.
once again they can set up a really nasty side hit between this steel guard and this
Maybe
reckoning.
they gotta
It's gonna
get
be
more
really hard for
info.
EDG to anchor
They got a
at all.
Yoru. They haven't pushed
Having to
mid
play for
once.
retake, having to flood back in with these somewhat weaker weapons is a big ask.
Vice
Don't
Clone,
get
thank you
Guardian
so
in the
much,
mix
man.
here.
Appreciate the tier 1.
Nobody has that
Thank
Hunter's
you for doing
Fury,
that. Thanks
but
for
EDG are
gifted.
definitely
I think
digging for pocket change.
they could
They've got a
definitely
couple
do
buffers,
some
some
set
links,
strat if
couple
they wanted
pennies,
to.
that's
I
it.
don't think it would
That's how
work
they're
after a
gonna try
timeout,
and avoid
just
an
purely because they
overtime
should be ready
scenario,
for it.
Because the win
But
is in NRG sales for sure.
Nate with
They
the
just have
Prime, thank you so
many
much, man. Thank you,
high-power
thank you.
Ultimates with this comp. They've been doing a great job at cycling the orbs to certain players. There's really only one moment in this
Ace
entire half
04
where
as well.
EDG
Thank you for doing that,
actually
man.
had
Appreciate the 4 months.
advantage in terms of the ults. One round only. And that was the one they converted. It was when they got a Hunter's Fury with the Dimensional Drift off. Outside of that, it has been
Fred
all
as well.
NRG.
Thank you very much, Fred. Shadow Mug as well. Thank you for doing that as well, Fred, man. Appreciate it.
And they've come far between.
Okay, Lord of ults though. They didn't even have Omenal. I thought they had Omenal. Man, NRG, they got great ults to win this. The overwhelm of these are incredible.
EDG lock it down here. Looks like maybe a push up mid here for Jenny early. Trying to drive a wedge around the plans of NRG on this attack side. Here's round 24. Lock in.
Okay, one last go at it.
Have that operator once again. Out of the timeout, EDG, they want to
Kang's rolling it back. He's got the Guardian out and he goes aggro and he will see him early. Damn, dudes. The Guardian.
All right, rack one up for the Guardian fans early in the
Yeah.
round.
It's just
Yuri, thank you so much as well, man. Appreciate the prime.
Damage. Ethan out of the round, but they are running a double controller comp. If they weren't, man, it would feel over for NRG. But they still have that high tide to execute with.
The smokes go. At least they got the harbor. They're definitely choosing the right site. What do they use? It's going to be like harbor ult. The harbor's. I mean, it's going to work pretty well. Harbor ult's not going to hit anyone. It's not going to make the sound, so they know that no one's going to be sight, right?
Otherwise, Smoggy will threaten to.
Are they going to walk contact? Oh my god, walk contact save all their ults? Damn, it's a bold call, man. Honestly, it's going to work so well.
Dodges out that arc rose.
They save everything.
Cascade to block. Smoggy will be spotted out by this Owl drone.
Bro, they save everything. Vice Harbor.
Spike is going down, back sight. EDG, they've got the Hunter's
The delay is unbelievable right now.
Going to initially use this Seal Garden up close. That's just going to be a lot of delay. Time wasted for EDG. And then next, it's going to be the Reckoning, cycling these ultimates to just
such a hard retake,
so
man.
much delay. It's going to make EDG scramble late to get this Spike defused.
Gonna get weird. Chichu has no wall as well to make this one easy.
Careful about a potential flank here. Hunter's Fury for nobody. That's
Oh my god. Oh my god, he popped him. And Kang got another.
On the other side of that high tide. Marta chimes in from close depth, and that's the spray for two. It's on Chichu and Kang to stop the overtime. But it's Marta now ready to receive.
No time, bro. 2v5 at the end here. Chat, the call at 11-12. 4v5 to contact up over towards site and not use your ults is unbelievable, by the way. That is so bold from them. It paid off so well. They delayed for so long.
From Ethan with the Vandal catches Genie on the entry. And Marta holding the cross.
They're just rushing, man. There's just no time on this.
Pushes onto Chichu, ready for the jump. Unbelievable.
Like, come on, man! Like, come on,
Have they done it? EDG were up 10-2. 10-2's a new
Oh, that was his most passionate come on this time
Both
though.
of them.
There's the most passion from it.
Deep breaths.
Just the moment.
EDG on the attack side now as we
It's
begin
the same one
overtime.
every time. It's so funny.
Last cannon up for Marta, as is customary. He'll have that mid lockdown for now.
Chat, what was it 12-7 at its
Up
peak?
this B side. At the
Pretty
moment,
good.
all of EDG stacked up, just using that clone to activate the shear wall, remove that piece of passive info gain.
11-2? Yeah, but when did they get to 12?
Might be seen through.
I mean, yeah, I guess 11-2
This
is the
position
most
he's been playing very
outrageous
frequently
one.
back when they
Dude,
were
they're
on
doing it back
defense.
to them. They're contacting.
Across there. So, getting pressured. Jenny out of nowhere. Scuba at least able to take a trade. Found nobody.
What a stun, mate. That was nice on this one. The Sage Luck.
Again, Brook just walked into the side
The
of Chichu there.
Sage
It's breaking
Luck.
down all across the map. Planet Coast.
They've really just been rooted out of the common positions they were
Dude.
playing. Ethan at least does get the one back
Retake
on
with
the
Op
Chichu, who was
here.
holding the
What an
cross.
absolute nightmare.
Means
They
NRG
still have
will
Ethan
shut
though,
and
and
retake.
Ethan obviously
Connor
smoke on the
somehow, by
spike
way,
creates
has a
so
dimension
much pressure on
drift
this.
at the moment.
Spotted
Whoa.
out onto Smoggy. Nice little connection.
Whoa.
Kang down. Defends on Jenny.
Jenny's isolated. That's a teleport.
It doesn't seem to matter. He'll take the fight either
Oi,
way.
nice
And even
shots,
Marta can't
man.
make the
Jenny,
flick.
it's a big time to show up.
Jenny on his feet.
Big time to show up.
And EDG.
That was
Secure
close
themselves a
though.
match point.
Real close.
And maybe they can close this out on OT. They finally get a reprieve from the nightmare of playing defense. They're back to their favorite side. They immediately convert. They immediately root out those NRG anchors from the B side. They were playing in much the same positions that they did when they were running defense before. Scuba kind of pressed forward towards that cliff and punished yet again.
What a moment for the newcomer to EDG. He was isolated, essentially alone. But the two players in tower for NRG concerned about
Yeah, they look pretty chill though, the coaches. I was going to say, is anyone going to time out on this one?
Now it's a timeout call for EDG.
People that don't watch too much,
close
once it gets to
this game
overtime,
out
you get a
now.
timeout
That's this
each
problematic
back.
defense side, right? They really
And
need to
EDG take it, so
have a
trying
set
to
approach to this round
go for the glory
to secure
timeout.
themselves the map. They've done the hard work, got themselves at least into this position. I'm already seeing some interesting buys come up here.
But I
so
think
see
this
if
one makes a lot of
follows.
sense.
The hard
Everyone's
work might
getting
be
wrecked on
coming
their
up, honestly,
defense.
Going back to defense, but it's got to feel good to just finally deep breath. We got a round. I want to see if Kong is going to commit to buying a glass cannon
Chichu,
off
I
on
think Chichu
defense.
might save his wall here.
Same as Mata
The
just
problem
did.
is they have no info sentinel, so
Certainly
that I
would
think they're
not be a
worried.
surprise.
The problem is, I think they're worried about like
Down to the wire in this
over-rotating and then people
between
taking
NRG and
timings on them.
EDG.
But it's just not the way that NRG play. They just kind of pack more.
Of veterans, literal world champions, and then
Pankeki,
hungry,
thank you so much, bro. I
young,
appreciate the prime.
talented
Thank you for
shooters
doing that.
from their
Thank you so
respective
much, bro.
regions. Jenny from the academy
Or
roster of EDG.
Pankekio, right? Is that what I said?
Of course, Scuba, Mata,
I think I had it right
Brawl,
first time.
all brought in up from challenges. Som reprising his role in this team. And honestly,
Wait,
Ethan, who's
back-to-back
come so far
timeouts?
in his leadership
No way.
and how he set
The
up
back-to-back
his teammates.
timeouts.
Pretty wild that we get
Yeah, they
this
have this
kind of
wrong.
matchup
This-
so
I guess this
early
is
on
NRG's.
in this tournament. Our opener here in Group C is already delivering.
The 2-minute timeout. Well, you got 2
It
minutes
is
to come up
wild
with
to see
ideas.
Scuba, Mata, and
Potato
Brock
Man,
just
thank you so much
that
as well, man.
top
Appreciate that as
graduating
well.
class
Thank you
of
for the
Challenges
prime.
players from 2024. These guys didn't even make it to Ascension, but the heights that they're reaching now with NRG are absolutely insane. Taking it to last year's world champions in their very first global match.
Pogwan as well. Thank you so much with the prime,
Here we
mate.
go, folks.
Appreciate
Both
you doing
teams
that,
opted to
dude,
take
as well.
time
Thank
out
you.
there.
Okay, so the
Extended
change up
pause.
from EDG
NRG
isn't too much of
One
a
of the
change up,
concoms
really,
up the
unless
attack
Kankan's
side,
going to
which
get
looks
super aggro with
to
this. Yeah, okay.
is
Going to get
early A
super
presence.
aggro. He's
He
going
will
to
be
get
going
all
up
of the
against
information.
operator for Kong, which has been dominant.
Bro, he
on
missed
this
his jump
map.
and used his
Chichu
TP.
just an A
There's
main
no
at
way.
the moment.
He missed his jump
Okay,
and used
we'll
his
see the recall
TP.
come out
He
of
wanted
it.
to go aggro here and lock this down. There's no
Order's
way.
broken very early, and there's going to be a drone down mid.
Chichu with a slow orb now. Sees the clone come through. Flash on him. He has to retreat. Play back in tower.
Now, that is a lot of utility expended.
I think they're serious about this. They've even thrown in this paranoia. They want the plant here on the A
Nobody
side.
They are going
has
for
an
that full re-hit Cove down to try and get the safe plant for
They got
NRG. They've
recon.
been doing a good job taking
Damn,
space
they
out
really
of
want
the
to take a
plan.
lot of
Has gone down
space, and they
prior
do,
round.
but they
They want to
heard,
do it again.
I mean, they heard
Shot
double
down,
rope.
nobody back that. Let's
They
fight
heard
again.
double rope.
He could have been pushed up while he was climbing, but through the smoke, Chichu is able to
Say,
find
man,
him.
they made double
Now
rope
he's in
sounds.
from
Obviously, they're going to
Storm.
spam the
Smoke
hell
up
out of
towards
it.
tower, and he'll occupy it himself.
Ethan goes back for more.
Ethan just biding time in the smoke is going to have to make a serious play happen. Gets the
Timing.
first. And he got away with it
Only
as
good
well.
news
It's
is for
ridiculous.
EDG was that was the low
Now he
HP.
back to a
Everyone
safe
plays
haven
off of sight.
in A main.
Smoggy's still up though, so the actual vision block might get a little weird if he gets his smoke back. Dude, when does the smoke come up for Smoggy? I mean, this is his smoke over towards main.
He's brought down. What's the contingency here for EDG? No other option but to stand and face the music. And it's not the
Okay,
track they
very
want.
nicely done from NRG on this one. I personally think that Smoggy should be smoking off the spike so they can
That
duel
was
in
a
front of it.
beautiful game
Kind
plan
of just
from
gave him free
NRG.
spam.
They get all of the util out of Chichu, re-hit with that high tide up. They push for the heaven control. Mata goes down. Disastrous that he sprayed through the smoke. But Ethan retains that position. It's bold.
Bro, where
gets
did he use
one,
his,
and then teleports
where did he use his
back
wall
to
on
main.
this?
A second high tide goes up from Som, canvases the site, but leaves the spike open. He gets forward while the rest of them are able to just play spam with the Phantoms in main.
Yes. Good call.
Really sick game plan. Worked exactly
Hey,
as they
changed it
drew
up.
in that timeout.
Now away we go.
Whoa.
Second innings of overtime. It is Mata.
Well, I mean, that's incredibly unlucky timing. They know that one more's here. Did they just send it? Yes, they do. Brock, you got a lot to do, mate.
Brock sees a shoulder peek. Jenny gobbles him up.
Brock absolutely needed to get that one and really thought that he would. Sam is creeping back
Ooh.
into the site. He needs to make a
Ooh.
heroic play.
Ah.
It's caught by Jenny.
An Aldrone is a problem. Some ice at the sky. Doesn't see the threat right in front of him.
Dude,
Scuba
might
is
be a
in
long time until we see that
1v4.
defense round.
This is NRG just fighting to avert a map loss at this point.
Fun thing is the coaches can't even get involved, so
Takes the fight and converts.
Jenny has had
would
absolutely
it be better to
no
save the Sage
lack
Wall?
of confidence
1000%. Yeah.
Given the weight of this game, the situation.
I think maybe they don't realize the tendencies of how NRG play. Like the only map where NRG use a 4-1 with the one taking space right now is Lotus. That is the only map they do this.
It's just something that they haven't done before.
Like, you know, they 5-person group.
Nothing else has worked, so hell, let's throw a curveball at them, but it doesn't pay off.
Now, how many ideas do EDG have left on their defense side?
But I get it. Their comp, they've been trained to just make sure that they use their wall for info.
Thrown out over towards a main from Psalm, trying to apply some pressure. It's a high tide towards mid. NRG are making it feel like they are pushing up multiple lanes of the map right now, which is true, but it's the B side that's one of them.
Not by no means is committed. Can always pull the plug with a gate crash should he need to.
Jenny's a little in trouble, right? Oh, okay, the drone actually saved him on this one, the TP away. Playing retake over towards A, and I will say, chat, for the believers, the Sage wall's up. The Sage wall for this retake is up. Fake over towards B, but the fake is with the spikes. The spikes going to be really long on this one. This is so funny. The first time they saved the Sage wall for the retake and they actually take the timing, which they were worried about. That's so funny, bro. That's so funny. Normally this would be walled off and they get the information. That's incredible. What is this game? They actually did the 4-1 with the luck. That's so funny, man.
Now it's been confirmed. He can't win the fight out though. Ethan, and many of those crucial 1v1s away from the play, has found success.
And at that Psalm,
Holmes, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. I appreciate that. Dude, Chichu's just gonna be wondering, what the hell? What am I doing wrong here?
He's always so sick with the flick shots.
Eventually he'll be brought down. That's Chichu making his way in through security.
I mean, he still has the wall. Well,
Chichu
there goes the wall. Dude, he used the selfish wall to try boost up. You're kidding me.
Riddles him with bullets.
Feels like this one might be going all night, bitch.
Okay. That's fine. It's just day 2. We have energy in great reserves.
Surely at some point, one of these teams will figure out how to win a round on defense. It's only
Rentan, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the prime. Thank you for the 4.
Yeah, they've been trying, but
I mean, that's a great shot still, but my goodness.
Back for Kong is what unravels them.
Yeah, and he hears Kong running away. That's when he calls for everyone to rotate back. That's when he gets into the site.
He's shot to the top of the scoreboard, by the way.
Amada is back to that glass cannon operator. Used it in the first OT round.
Som's back here again, man. He's in so much trouble. They used an early stun, though. They didn't really get too much. They used a lot of util for this guy. Omen Flash really indicates there's a lot of people that are committing with it. Drone clears over towards it. Wait, this is the first round that's looking kind of nice for NRG. It's a great bait. Oh, dude, they're in an incredible spot. Yeah, the bait was so good here. And everyone's now joined up and they have the spike. This might be it. This is the defense round.
Nobody going to be spotted up on account of that flash, the audio cue, the ping.
Straight up shield wall here for NRG. They've all congregated around this spike drop.
Kong doesn't have a flash to pop out of this dark cover, just has to wait for it to expire. Straight up raw gun duels need to be won by him in heaven.
There's layers of double swings here set up for NRG potentially. Scuba finds the first. That's the all route down.
Very nice. There it is.
NRG finally.
Now they just have to do the normal one.
In this overtime with a flawless.
And this might just be it. NRG finally have the lead in this game. They finally convert a round on defense. Mata with this operator completely catches out EDG on that B split up mid, and Scuba tucks in the corner. Mata makes it seem like he's the only presence there. Scuba has been playing so many really dug in B-side anchor positions. Bongo trying to remain cool, calm, and collected that time.
Just the first map of the series. Kong with an early push up into main, and Mata is felled instantly. Ethan considers standing and fighting, but knows he's not favored.
No, Kong, he wants to keep this going.
Bro, this is wild. TP forward, Jenny's on the line.
It's a good, great kill back.
And he's got himself up mid-wire.
I mean, Smoggy, what on earth are you doing here? You gotta take some kind of risk. Takes the risk, gets rewarded from it. Chichu, again, still has wall. Definitely not gonna be super confident of what to do. Scuba's got in the same time, you saw him, right?
All of NRG moving up towards this site. They're not close to any ultimates at
oh, okay, he TP'd up, dude. I got so lost in.
Chichu
still saved wall. Still saved wall, but they're all playing over towards site. It's a big change up from NRG. They're normally playing heavy off site.
Ethan's has refreshed the smoke. Kung has to challenge it and he wins it out. Brock now aware that Interlope is could be coming down from heaven, but he's ready and connected. G2 gets the better of him now. Around the corner. EDG out of absolutely.
What is that shot that he's hit at spawn?
It's 30 rounds is not enough for us.
Did they both get the defense rounds? Come on, man.
Just decide it's time to win the defensive round. NRG make you believe that this is the moment to close it out. They get the lead, they get the spike down, it's a 4-on-4. But Kong wins that important initial duel against Ethan. EDG able to just retake back into connector off the back of it.
Massive round.
We just keep going.
Marta is up to 28 kills.
After an abysmal start on this map. That
Okay,
is the most
well, we're back here.
monocoded result.
I mean, it's still about who can win the defense round.
Couldn't have set it up any better, and now NRG need to win another defense side round. Oh, buddy. Little shock dart there.
I mean, didn't do that much damage.
Of damage onto Kong, who will retrieve
G2 want to use the hill for 8.
Wants to get close to that dimensional drift. Uses the clone in case the wall was placed there, but it is not. It's over on that B side.
Now, EDG really haven't worked any of the rest of the map. They're in the dark.
You can see this adjustment, I think, from NRG. They have that wall deep on B because they've been getting exploited on the executes with Genie running deep into the site. And now they'll know when that's the case, when that wall gets activated.
Pretty nice from NRG. Drawn over towards mid, clear all the mid. Then pressure A. They got double hold over towards B. And probably start gambling with mid at one point.
Most of EDG's attack side rounds.
That last one was just a
wall goes up. Yeah, they make the gamble. 3-person stack. The drone's going to make them feel pretty good about that as well. 2-person A hold. I mean, it hasn't gone well in the 2-person A hold, but I will say they still have
guarantee about where the
smoke, they still have flash, they still have recon.
Gathering up towards A main and look at
and the rotates in. Oh, dude, it might be hard for EDG to plan this.
They need to support their anchors in time.
Paranoia might slow things down a little bit here, but EDG know they've got to commit. Brock waiting for a ping, sees Jenny. Dodging, ducking, dipping, dodging, diving away. Down to about 40%, but here's Som. Kung takes the fight at the back of the site, but Som's having to find his second. Kung sees nothing but a clone. Som waiting
oh my god,
for
what is his timing?
No
way! He boosted on top of the wall. Bro was on top of the wall. He was stuck in the corner and got boosted. Dude, big round from Som though. He absolutely centered on site.
Unbelievable play from Som.
Dude, what a crazy map this is at the moment. It's another defense round though, so surely.
It stays alive, playing around the high tide, throws down the cove, swings out while the rest of the team offer up the distraction, fighting forward.
I wonder what he said.
Yeah, you gotta doubt the boys up.
Might have been that. It's just the catchphrase. Everyone's doing it. They stole his thing.
Now close this game out.
And EDG back on defense. Once again, an early info push. We'll tell them that a rotate might be in order.
I mean, it's a big play from EDG. 3-person push down, they get all the info. You got the delay of G2, puts his wall up. I mean, heavy delay. They just drone and re-clear over towards middle as well. Yeah, you got one more slow on this one. Slow goes out, they only see the Sage. There's so many people behind. You just let the Omen TP over the trip and then stack sight, or what?
Will be crucial. He might have a chance to make use of it. The spray takes him low. Marta not able to finish the job, and unwise to just how low he's gotten the Sova.
This is new from EDG.
They do push past the wall. They push past the wall, so they know they need to get proactive.
They're going to fight in security now.
Oh, it's huge, though. It's huge. Omen Flash goes in. 3v5, and they planted for back of side. They reacted really well. Oh, what is this duel?
Jenny puts him out of his misery, though. Favouring NRG, still in numbers. They're playing at the back of the site, but they've got to make a move. And here's Jenny, steps up on his own, brought down.
Surely, 30 HP.
Succeed.
Very, very nice. What an absolute mad first map. 11-2, they lost double pistol. That's huge from NRG, it really is.
Come alive and reclaim Abyss.
It was an hour 13 map.